We were talking about going into the pandemic, the effect that has on a business from an operational perspective. Clearly, suspending tours all around the world brings with it an operational headache in terms of getting people back, informing our partners and such like. And then we talked about innovation through the pandemic when, lots of companies are in hibernation. But at that point is where we stepped up, spoke to our customer base, understanding what's the expectation of when we start running our tours again from a health and safety perspective, then start to look at what sort of product innovation that we may need to do. So an example is Travel with Confidence collection of tours that had uplifted health and safety elements to it, like sitting on the coach on your own row rather than sharing that row with somebody else, your own room as such like. And then we knew at some point in that, as people came out, they might not necessarily be comfortable with travelling with other people. So we created a Book Your Bubble collection of tours where, my family, your family could take a tour with G Adventures and just have it for themselves, basically. It's like cocoon in a bubble, but still go away and have a great experience. So those are the sort of things that we were innovating through that first initial part of the pandemic when we were taking feedback from our customers, etc. And then we've just spoken about, other product innovation is understand as you come out of the pandemic, everywhere around the world is not open fully at this, even now. UK might not have a red list, but it doesn't mean that you can go everywhere. So we've had to look at how do we innovate product knowing where people can get to. So Europe is a great example for the UK, when we looked at it and said, look, in the first instance, that airlift is going to go into mainstream beach mass market destinations, Ibiza, Corfu, Crete, etc. Now, we're not known for having adventure tours into those areas, but we built product in those because we knew that's where the mass was going to go. And actually, even though we're not known for it, we bring something very different to those destinations. So I think from a consumer perspective, it's great because somewhere like Ibiza might only be known for its clubbing scene. We can now bring another side to that destination out. And I think that's great for the tourism board. It also means that people can travel for longer rather than short duration holidays. So carbon footprint